Alright, so I'm gonna be describing my show because why not? And I'm not gonna say everything because you guys are lazy to watch my show. You guys, we all know your attention spans are cooked, but you're not gonna go around watching a short and expecting to get every piece of lore. If you get interested, then just stick around and my show will be coming out soon. Episode 1's on in the making and it's almost done. Alright, so basically, Super Shenanigans is a game show with dark lore behind each character. Aiko is the host and Adira is the co-host. Aiko is a person put into a robot body by her mother. Aiko is a human soul in a robot body. Adira is someone who was granted powers by Aiko's mother after she ran away from her parents. Super Shenanigans is challenges that start off normal and get darker as they go on. The rest of the lore will be a secret for everyone to watch and find out. Because you guys have eyes and can easily go to my videos instead of watching my shorts because you guys are too lazy to watch videos. My videos aren't even that long, guys. My videos are shorter than my shorts. Guys, please watch my videos. I work hard on those too. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna lore drop to you about each main character so you know because I have nothing better to do. Okay, so starting off with Bree. Before, she lived a normal life, or so she believed. Her mom was trying to live through her body. She was somewhat suspicious, but didn't think much of it. She tried to be optimistic while she was dreading at home. Why did she always keep a positive attitude when she was being forced to do what her mom wanted? Her cousin Ava tried to warn her, but Bree didn't see what was happening. Bree was then talking to her friend before being teleported to a place that was much better for her. If I talk too fast, you can slow down the video because I'm sorry, I naturally talk fast. Ava, alright. So, Ava was always being forced to be the center of attention no matter what she did. She hates the looks because she's just an anxious person. Having bad social anxiety, Ava was then being looked at due to her height. Ava always wishes she was normal. Having a crush on a normal girl, she couldn't persuade her feelings. At home, she's constantly being forced to be a bigger person even though she's not even the oldest of her 5 siblings. Not much better at her house, she was drawing her crush before being teleported to a place that was much different from her chaotic place. Alrighty, we're introducing Diana. Being the jerk of a person, she struggles to show her emotions. She tends to speak before thinking and not really caring much about her words. Every time her dad would pester her about every wrongdoing, her dad never accepted her apologies. Being under the impression of whatever to say doesn't affect anyone, she constantly went around being mean and saying hurtful things. I wonder why she's so mean now. Gossiping to her friend about the latest drama, she was then teleported to a place from her dad, away from her dad. And introducing Caden. He lived quite a similar life to Brie and Diana, having parents that would constantly nudge you to live a perfect life. Caden was always feeling different from most girls. He felt more like a guy. His parents always trash talked queer people, saying they were ungrateful little rascals and how they didn't deserve to live happily. Under that impression, Caden made it his duty to hide that he was a guy more than a girl. Caden was sketching before he was teleported to a place where he didn't need to hide his identity. And next is Mason. Mason was more the independent type. He didn't really get the help he needed, so he self-taught. His parents said people learn better when doing things by themselves, and so he believed that was true. He never asked for help. As Mason was never offered any, his parents wanted him to be a role model since he was 8. Why? He never lived a childhood and had to grow up young. Even being a straight A kid, he still is forced to overwork himself. One bad grade and it's over for him. Mason is being screamed at by his mom and told he's a failure by his dad. He was working on an assignment until he was teleported to a place where working was easier. And finally, Alex. Being a character with normal parents, they struggled a lot with fitting in. Alex was often bullied for being too sensitive, so they hid their emotions for a very long time. Their mom and dad worried a lot for them and tried to talk to Alex. Alex never really wanted to explain how they felt and broke down crying one day when they came home. Alex was bullied by their closest friends for their non binary identity. Everyone knew them as a girl, and Alex didn't feel comfortable telling anyone. Alex was Alex's friends were girly girls in the more popular group. Alex wasn't like that at all. Alex was more tomboyish with a non binary identity. Alex was then teleported away from their friends, left to a spot away from their bullies. Alright, so I'm not gonna lore drop to you guys about Ayako and Adira because they have really, 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 like, crazy lore that will basically spoil the entire show because it'll introduce characters that haven't been introduced in episode 1. that's all, guys. Uh, please watch my show and stay tuned for it. Like, turn your notifications on or something, and I don't know, subscribe to my channel. I don't know. I'm not gonna be annoying and force you to, but like, if you're interested, then ain't that what you're supposed to do? Isn't that what YouTube's for? Isn't that what the subscribe button's for? Hmm. Uh. So, guys, if you aren't, I'm just gonna stop yapping. You can just do whatever the hell you want, and if you're interested, do whatever.